New York. On Tuesday night, two of New York's finest entertainers made magic on one of the city's most iconic stages. Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga came together at Radio City Music Hall for one last time, the first of two farewell shows the longtime friends and collaborators are playing in the lead-up to their second joint album, Love for Sale, out October 1st. The second concert is Thursday. The seemingly unlikely duo first met in 2011 and released a jazz album, Cheek to Cheek, in 2014. Since then, Gaga has released two solo efforts including last year's Chromatica and won a Best Original Song Oscar for Shallow from 2018's A Star Is Born. Bennett, meanwhile, recorded two other duets albums with Bill Charlap and Diana Krall. He revealed in February that he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. Bennett, who turned 95 on Tuesday, was diagnosed with the disease in 2016. But the music legend was as spry and charismatic as ever as he performed a roughly half-hour solo set for the sold-out Radio City crowd, which gave him a standing ovation after nearly every song. Setlist highlights included Steppin' Out with My Baby, Fly Me to the Moon and Last Night When We Were Young, as Bennett poignantly crooned about the arms that clung when we were young last night. See Lady Gaga, Adam Driver in stylishly sinister House of Gucci trailer. The jazz icon's This Is All I Ask was similarly emotional, particularly as Bennett lingered on the ballad's haunting final lines, and let the music play as long as Terry's A Song to Sing, and I Will Stay Younger Than Spring. Throughout his set, Bennett stood by a piano center stage and rarely spoke, aside from the occasional thank you, wow and whoa in between songs. But his frequent air kisses and thumbs up to the audience signaled that he knows how much he is loved. Gaga, 35, sweetly served as both MC and hype woman during the hour-and-a-half concert, which was also taped for an upcoming TV special. The pop star opened for Bennett with an unabashedly theatrical performance, featuring two sumptuous costume changes as she shook, shimmied and slinked across the stage in full lounge singer mode. Joking about some of her onstage mishaps earlier in the night, including nearly losing her wig while dancing, Gaga proclaimed, "So far, I've called Tony Bennett Tony Benny, and my hair fell out. Things can only get better." The chameleonic singer was both sultry and sincere throughout her standards-filled set, charmingly playing off bandmates as well as audience members, some of whom were seated in tables on stage to help evoke the show's jazz club vibe. She spoke at length about her hypothetical funeral, introducing Coquette, deadpanning that she wants to be cremated. "I've already bought my urn. What if I go and someone gives me a perm and puts me in a pink dress or some expletive?" She also dedicated a stirring "What a difference a day makes" to brave frontline doctors and nurses, adding, "We all know we just went through at least a year and a half of COVID, and we're still going." One of the night's undeniable highlights was Gaga's phenomenal 1-2 punch of La Vie en Rose, which she famously sang in A Star Is Born, and New York, New York, which she used to introduce Bennett mid-show. She heartwarmingly dedicated the former to her sister, fashion designer Natalie Germanotta, whom she tearfully serenaded by running into the audience and singing directly to her. "Sorry, I had to go sing to my sister for a second," Gaga apologized after literally climbing back up on stage. "Some things are more important than showbiz." New York, too, was rousing, as Gaga donned a top hat and the crowd of cheering, clapping New Yorkers sang along. Start spreading the news, it's Tony Bennett's birthday, she sang in her glorious throaty belt, adding, "Has my friend. Has my musical companion. Has the greatest singer in the whole world." After leading Radio City in a tender happy birthday song, Gaga performed 3 tunes with Bennett at the end of the night: "The Lady Is a Tramp," "Anything Goes and It Don't Mean a Thing, If It Ain't Got That Swing." He closed the concert with a beautiful rendition of his 1962 classic "I Left My Heart in San Francisco." "You've been a good audience. I love this audience," Bennett said just before his encore. And another round of applause for Mr. Tony Bennett, Gaga said reverently, bowing to her friend and giving him a kiss on the cheek, before walking off stage hand in hand.